We're dealing from the top of the deck today, folks. I have not organized my stack of stuff. I'm just grabbing things as they come. And here's the next one. It's from the New York Times. United States economy still weak, but more feel secure. Don't tell me to stop it. Is that not the theme of the day? Did I not tell you? Grab soundbite 27. Stephen Hayes. It's on Fox this morning. And they're talking on Fox about the Clinton bump. They're trying to explain why Obama's way ahead in these polls. Now, I'll tell you what this illustrates, and nothing against Stephen Hayes. People are going to call him and say, I'm ripping Stephen Hayes. I'm not ripping Stephen Hayes. But this is so-called conservative media. What do we have? We have a Democrat-orchestrated and a media-orchestrated narrative today. And you're probably mad at me for repeating it so often. It is the Clinton bump. Clinton got a big bump for Obama coming out of that convention because he told people that Obama cares, and Michelle told people Obama cares, and everybody knows that Romney doesn't care, but Obama really cares. He cares about it. He loves us. He wants all of us to know that he really loves us, and nobody's working any harder, and nobody could have done any better. And you couple that with the fact that the Romney campaign's a wet noodle, and it's over. It's over. Now, that's the narrative. Rather than fight the narrative, I'm not throwing in the towel on this stuff. I'm not buying into this. Rather than fight the narrative, we're going to sit here and we're going to analyze it and explain it. And the only way any of this can be true is if the American people are at a record level of stupidity. The only way this narrative today can be true is if we have lost the country and everybody in it, or a big enough majority that will vote Democrat. It's just plain dumb, not just ignorant and stupid. And so when you see a headline, United States economy still weak, but more people feel secure, the economy's falling apart in front of everybody's eyes, and yet we're on the right track. Obama's the answer. Well, how stupid do you have to be? Do you think this would be the narrative of Bush? The economy under Bush was 3 times as healthy as this. Obama was campaigning on the idea that he could fix it. The economy was 3 times this strong, and they were telling us that Bush was responsible for a horrible economy, how rotten it was. You think we'd have ever gotten a news narrative? People love Bush. He really cares about people. He's working hard. There's nobody could do anything. It's asinine. It is an insult to my intelligence. But here it is. This is the operative narrative of the day.
There's no question that President Obama came out of the conventions with a little bit of momentum. And you talk, it's not only showing up in the public polling that we're talking about here today, but you talk to Republican pollsters who are polling on Senate and House races, and they will talk about what they call the Clinton bump. They've seen it across polling in various parts of the country, that voters who are asked the question about, is the country on the right track, is the country on the wrong track, which most pollsters believe is the single best determinant of who will win in November. There was a jump in the right track number on the general question of whether we're in the right track. They think we are, and it's because, I think, in part, Democrats have successfully pressed this message that nobody could have done better than President Obama's done.
There you have it. See? It's on Fox. That's not NBC. It's not MSNBC. It's not CNN, ABC, CBS, New York Times, LA Times, Washington Post, USA Today. It's on Fox. And the Clinton bump. And it's Republican pollsters who are providing this information to Stephen Hayes. It's not him. He's probably being bombarded with people saying I'm ripping him. He's just telling us what he's hearing from Republican pollsters on the House and Senate races. Yep. Our GDP, gross domestic product, under Bush was 3.3%. The media called it a recession, trying to create a recession in everybody's minds. Our gross domestic product is 1.3% right now, revised down from 1.7, and we are on the right track. 3.3% GDP under Bush, a recession, and we had to get rid of him. And Obama was the guy to fix it. 1.3% GDP after 3 years of Obamonomics. And not only are we on the right track, the American people like this track. The American people feel good about where we're going. And AP tells us that now Obama's a net job creator, because guess what they found? An additional 400,000 jobs created last year that they missed. They just found it today. It's amazing. They found 400,000 jobs that were created that nobody counted. And you know what that means? It means now that Obama's a net job creator. So employment's fixed. The economy's on a great rebound. We're heading in the right direction. Nobody could do any better than Obama. Bill Clinton says so. Nobody cares any more than Obama. So all of this economic reality that you're facing each and every day, that's not happening. Everybody's getting cell phones out there in Cleveland and food stamps all over the place. You realize how many happy people out there, and we're on the right track here, folks. That's what the media is telling us. 1.3% GDP, right track. More people feel secure, even though the economy's still weak. That's in the New York Times. Yep, there you have it.